What's going on, everybody? Gen X Games here. First of all, I want to give a special shout out to my subscribers and the tips you guys are giving me to help me out through this journey. I'm learning some stuff from y'all, and I hope y'all learn some stuff too. With that said, for those who haven't yet, hit the like and subscribe button and help us to reach 1,000 subscribers. In this episode, we're going to make our way up to Sepermeru, and I'm going to show you an easy way to get there unless something has changed since the new update. This is going to be a short video since we just need to get there and find a spot to build our base. With that being said, let's go. Man, so I got all the way up to Sepermeru, showed you everything I wanted to show you, and I didn't even press record. Right over here, we're just gonna swim and go right to this bend and go up a path that goes up this way. Right there is the path, as you can see. It's gonna go up that path, hang a right and then the left. All right, here's the right, here's the left. Got some pups up here in case you want to grab one or two or three. You want to stick to this side over here. If you look over there, you can see a hyena chewing on a carcass over there. But if you just stay over here, ain't nothing gonna mess with you. Then you come to this clearing and you hang a left. And here's a little Dafari camp. This camp, you should just be able to go up there and not really be able to get messed with. There was people here when I first came out here, when I didn't press record. There's people there now too. So this camp, you could go up in here. There's a note from a guy that you could pick up from one of the little camping sites. It tells you where there's some hidden treasure. I suggest you hold on to that. You're gonna need that later on in the game. But for now, let's just go ahead and beat these two and then just continue to go up. There's some more people over there, but we don't need to do that. We already did that. There's also a couple chests there, so go ahead and look for those if you want to. So far, all we had to do was fight two people. Come up this way. There's this guy here doing some kind of dance. I tried looking around this whole area. I didn't see anything that you could pick up to try to find that dance, so just carry on and just keep going. There is the obelisk that you need to attune your bracelet to. I've already done it. You just need to go down there, climb the side of that wall, and it's a pretty steep incline. If you have your stamina normal, it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I believe going up this way right here is the easiest route. So you might have to go up maybe this little crevice right here. I forget, but you go there, interact with the obelisk, attune it to your bracelet, and you're good to go. Now the direction we're going to go is this way. If you see these pillars right there, that is basically the border. All right, that's the edge of the map, and you can't go past that. I'll show you in a little bit what it looks like, but if you try to go through that border, you will it'll kill you. So I just want you to be aware of that. That's what the border looks like. If you touch that, you die. It's gonna go up this hill a little ways, and here that's the dead city, or what is it called? Doesn't even say what it's called. I forget what it's called. Head out this way and follow along the border. Try not to touch it. Don't make any sudden moves. Over here is the backside of that dead city right there. We're about the halfway point, but if you notice, there's all kinds of ironstone here. And there's coal as well. There's plenty of resources for you to mine if you ever wanted to come back to this area. There is a couple areas that you need to go over. I don't know exactly where, but it's around here somewhere. But the resources are abundant, massive amounts of ironstone. The pillars are now up there, so you don't have to be as cautious. You get some dry wood over here. And we're almost there. You can see it off in the distance. But again, just stay along this little fence line. There's a couple rhinos over there. You could go attack them if you want to, but we're just trying to get there because we have a lot of other work to do before we even start gathering resources. All right, so here's the entrance of Sepermeru. Again, you can see there's a rhino over there. There is a scorpion over there, and somewhere, I just don't think it has spawned in, there's a big black rhino that you may want to at some point go handle. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk to my guy over here and just make sure he's on guard me. You can also put him in attack nothing if you want to, just to make sure. I say guard me because you never know. And just walk on through. This guy right here can be a named Thrall, a named Taskmaster. So I'll go ahead and show you where all the places are that you could probably get a named Thrall to. There's a bunch of them. You just gotta make your rounds and continuously make your rounds here. Like, that's why I say this is a great place to get your name thralls for like your carpentry, your armorer, your blacksmith, alchemist, a tanner. You can get all of them. Usually there's something there. Usually it might be a carpenter. Every once in a while you'll get one here. Every once in a while you'll get one there. There might be one down there. And this is just one side of Sepermeru. Okay, there might be one here, there. I've never seen one there. I might have seen one there. There might be one here. An alchemist usually pops up there. I can't remember if one pops up over here or not. There might be one here. There's definitely a smelter here. Let's see. There might be one here, a taskmaster. These ones are usually not. There's usually a person walking that might be a name thrall. This one will just depend. It changes. This person right here could be a name thrall. I don't know if this one may or may not. I don't recall anybody. These are just merchants. You may or may not get an archer here, a name thrall. I don't recall ever getting one there. One of these could be a name thrall. Hey! This little round, it doesn't look like there are any name thralls that we passed by. The last time I came up here, there were 2. And the only name thralls that I've seen pop up here are either this guy or this guy. And those are taskmasters, as you can see. These other ones are just prisoners. But if you try to get any of these guys, it's going to be hard because all of these people will start fighting you. This is new. I've never seen this here. Again, there's another wagon trailer here. These are merchants. Let's see what they got. Purchase combatant for 50 ancient obelisks. Purchase a worker for 50 ancient obelisks. A bolus? What's a bolus? I don't know. If any of you guys know what that is, leave a comment. Ooh, what's that? Is it a scroll? Do you see a scroll? Maybe it's this pot. You don't have a sorcery skull. Sorcerer skull. Oh, so that's why they're new. I guess you need a sorcerer skull. But yeah, so this little wagon here, and these are the people that were messing us up in the front of the Dafari camp that I went to go try to scout out the first time. These were the people that were messing us up. It wasn't necessarily the regular Dafari people. So this is a priest. You're gonna have to get a priest. They have name priests in this vicinity on the other side. This one could be a name thrall. These people, one of these person, I think it's this person. This person might be a name thrall. And one of these could be a name thrall. Wow, we didn't get none at all this time. We'll go to other places in Sepermeru. That whole side we haven't gone to yet. One thing I wanted to show you is, one, the resources here. There's plenty of resources. Along that ridge over there, there's little iron nodes and plenty of rock. There's some coal around there. There's some coal up top on that plateau, you could say. But I just wanted to show you as far as building locations. So this, in my opinion, is probably the best building location there is if you look at it. Now, after I'm done explaining it all to you, you're going to be like, why the hell did you explain that to us? Anyways, if you look at it, right, no one could get up here. There's plenty of water. That's another entrance to Sepermeru. There's all kinds of shellbacks down there, so plenty of resources for food and stuff like that. If you come on this side, there's no way for them to get up here. Plenty of water, plenty of shellbacks and hide and stuff like that. Nodes, iron nodes, charcoal nodes. There's one of those, a couple of elks, deer, whatever you want to say, so you can get horns for your heavy materials. That right there might be a good building spot for whoever's wanting to build, to be honest with you. It's big, it's level, there's plenty of room for you to build your a nice little castle, and it's surrounded by this wall of rock. That might be a good one. And then you come over here, you see right over there, there's some iron nodes there. There's some coal nodes up top. On the other side of this ridge, this walkway, there are locusts and a locust queen on that side. And there's a legendary chest over there. I'll show you that to you later. But again, plenty of resources over here. Little babies. There's shellbacks. There's leopards. Not many alligators over here. Mostly leopards. And on this side, you just drop down a group of iron right there. So plenty of trees, you know. And obviously if you're going to build up here, you're going to want to clear these trees because you're gonna have stuff, you know, to place stuff where you need to go. So you're gonna be going off this plateau to get your resources if you're gonna make this into your fortress or your first purge base, anti-purge base, or whatever you want to call it. Now here's the deal, because we can't build anywhere, right? And unless you set your admin rights to where you can build anywhere, this is how the game is constructed by default. You go in here, you go to build your little place, cool, let's select that, right? Oh, damn, invalid building location. So if you go around checking this whole place, you can't put nothing here at all. However, if you did check build anywhere on your admin setting rights, then you could obviously build here. That was weird. My recording stopped producing sound and I had to start it all over. So yeah, so unless you didn't change your admin rights, then you can't build there. But if you did, then you could build wherever you want to, and you could go ahead and build there. So my dilemma is, do I build there or not? Because if you do that, obviously there's a reason or purpose why I'm guessing the game wouldn't allow you to build there. So if you would build there, would it be considered cheating? I don't know. I mean, fuck, I'm already cheating a little bit, right? But if you come over here, you can see there's some iron nodes. You come around this corner, obviously you could climb up there if you wanted to. So this would be a difficult place for a Thrall, a purge to come up and attack from, right? You come around here, and here's basically, if you do this right, this would be the only entrance to where somebody could come up and attack you from. From what I understand, I don't know really. I'm trying to figure out, like I said, I've never been through a purge, but this is what I'm thinking. I mean, they might be able to come up through here, but I don't know. But here is the other side of that ridge. You can see a couple of fighter locusts, and I think that's the locust. Yeah, that's the locust queen right there, the oasis. And if you can see, you could kill her, harvest her body, and she'll give you a key, and that right there is the chest that she guards. But there's some locusts over there, and there's another locust over there. So you got to go through I believe two locusts, maybe three over there, I'm not sure. Kill her, and then have two more to worry about once you get there. So that's that. Also, if you look down here in that little brush, there's a leopard. You got to be cautious with that. But I have built, a long time ago when I first started playing this, way prior to the update, this is where I built my base. I never purge-proofed it at all. I just built it up here. I may or may not do the same thing. I'm not sure. The only thing about this area is you cannot build in a certain place. Like, you could build all out here. About right here is where you got. So over there and all the way across. But this nub you can't build on. So whatever you build, if it has a wall, it has to come out probably about right here and go out and across to right here. Nope. So just right there. That's something you need to be cautious of if you build up here, which isn't that bad. The only thing is you got to come up and down this little ridge, you know, and go all the way around, unless you build some stairs that come down there. But if you build some stairs that come down there, I'm thinking that's a way for thralls to get to you. So I just wanted to show you this location. First of all, you could go ahead and make the decision if you're going to, you know, set your admin rights to where if you want to build here or not, or you could build anywhere and build on that ridge, because to be honest, that would be almost a perfect place to build a spot, because that could be a place where you only have one entrance to defend. But this, I think, the way things are made on this game, this is an excellent place too. The other spot could be right through that valley that I showed you earlier where those elk were. So it just depends where you want to travel. But yeah, the reason why I like this area right there is because there's water right there. And as I go around this corner, I could go off into, let's say, the woods part of it fairly easy without having to fight too much if I don't want to fight anybody. But there is a leopard that's trying to get around here somewhere, so I gotta have to take care of that. The leopard never came. So anyways, that's it for the day. So I'm just gonna go ahead, edit this video, throw it up real quick, and then just get started on building my building, what I think I should have, and all that kind of stuff. So until next time, we'll see you later.